Cooper then had half Carlisle at home in the FA Cup. Mark, switch back to the FA Cup this week. How good is it to be, or how useful is it to be fighting on different fronts?
I think for us it's the next game. We're looking forward to it. It's FA Cup. Everybody loves the FA Cup. We want to get into the next round, and we want to go and have a day out somewhere. We want to go and rub shoulders with the big boys, and I'm sure Carlisle feel the same. We want to go and get one of those plum ties away at a big Premier League ground. I think that's the aspiration of every team in round two. We'll want that, and let's hope we're lucky enough to do it.
The carrot's huge, isn't it? Because of the geography involved, obviously they wouldn't mind a replay. Dare I suggest that you might?
Oh, please. It's the last thing we want is a replay Carlisle away, and that's not being disrespectful to Carlisle or the area. It's just the travel's horrendous, and luckily enough for us, we got pulled out of the hat first. So, but it's a Saturday. I'm sure they'll come down on Friday and make a weekend of it.
And because it's League Two opponents, does it still sort of have a very familiar feel to it?
There is that to it. Obviously, there's a new manager effect. Chris has got an opportunity to manage at Carlisle, and with that brings the freshness. Players desperate to impress, so we have to guard against all of that. But like I say to you every week, we know that if we do our stuff well, we have a chance to win.
You played different tactics on Tuesday night against Crewe, horses for courses, if you like. How pleased are you that when you ask the players to do something different, they're able to put it into practice?
It's a case of whatever it takes. That's the message that we have to the players. Be a man, and whatever it takes to win the game, we have to do. And we take it on a game-by-game merit. We don't just turn up and say, right, let's just go and play how we want to play. We give full respect to the opposition, and we work a way that we think is the best to win the game. And I think if you look at the stats the other night, 52% Crewe, 48% us. So very even split of possession. Everyone's saying we gave up the ball, but even split. 4 shots on target for us, none for Crewe. 6 corners for us, 4 for them. So it would suggest that with us doing what we did, we still had the better of it. And that's full credit to the players for implementing what we asked them to do. And the only thing that was missing was that ruthlessness when we had our couple of chances.
And does it take, if you like, a more intelligent type of player to be able to adapt? And is that something you look for in the recruitment?
Certainly. It takes a lot of concentration to be able to play in our team. We ask a lot of the players. If you want to be in a winning team and be successful, you've got to work hard. There's no easy ride. I watched Man City play Chelsea last week, and Man City sacrificed the ball and played 4-4-2 for the last 20 minutes and let Chelsea have the ball. And I think Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville highlighted it on the Monday Night Football, or after the game, and highlighted how disciplined Man City were to win the game and played 4-4-2 and 2 banks of 4 and let Chelsea have the ball. Frustrated them. So the message is, if it's good enough for a team like Man City, with the calibre of player and staff they have, then it's certainly good enough for little old Forest Green.
And it keeps opponents guessing as well.
I think that's a big thing. I'm not sure teams know what we're going to do from game to game, and that's not us trying to be clever. That's just us giving respect to the opposition.
And because of Chris Beech now being head coach after what Stephen Pressley lasted just the 10 months at Carlisle, I suppose they've got that potential to surprise as well, haven't they? Because of obviously changes going on there and players wanting to impress.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure how beneficial it is for my staff and analysts to worry too much about Carlisle's last few games, because I think it'll be totally different. So we're going to concentrate on us. Of course, we know the players. I have an opinion of what they might do, but I think it'll be really fresh, and it's a free hit for Chris. His first game away from home, and no pressure on them at all.
And looking at his history with it, he's someone who's done his time as an assistant, and I suppose he'll be eager to please. Interesting, he's been appointed head coach, similar position to you, rather than manager.
It's the title for me. He's the manager. He's picks the team. He's had a good education with Keith Hill at Rochdale. Worked with a lot of good young players, and they had a certain way of doing things, which will certainly stand Chris in good stead. He'll have bits that he'll want to do himself or different, but he'll have picked up some good bits from his time as being assistant manager.
Injuries? How's the squad?
It will be the same squad as Tuesday night.
And Taylor Allen's extended. His loan at Hereford's been extended. With the amount of players you've got fit, was that a no-brainer?
We've extended it with a recall, 24-hour recall, so we know that we can call him back the next day if we need to. We've obviously extended that because we want him to get some game time, and hopefully he gets that in the next few games.
Thank you. Good luck.
Mark, it's been a fair few years now since the club have had a FA Cup run, and with an FA Cup run it raises the profile again. I mean, last time was Derby County, so I guess you'd like to get your team one step further.
Yeah, that's right. I think by the time Monday night comes, there'll be something like 44 League One, League Two, and non-league teams, all hoping for 10, 12 teams. You know, the big hitters of the Premier League. So that's the aim. It'd be brilliant for the football club. It'd be brilliant for the owner to get a bit of reward for that. But we've got a big hurdle to overcome first in Carlisle.
Yeah. What are your personal memories of the FA Cup as a player first and latterly as a manager? Good ones?
Player zero, horrendous. As a manager, starting off, I had some really good FA Cup days as a non-league manager, upsetting league teams. Bournemouth away, when I was player manager at Tamworth, we won at Bournemouth. Notts County when they were in League One, so I've had some good days in the FA Cup, but nothing of note in the last few years, and probably down to had some tricky draws, and let's hope this is the year.
Do you feel the FA Cup is still obviously valued by League Two, League One managers, Championship, but Premier League, it's just not on their agenda?
I think at the top echelons of your teams that want to be in the top four, I think it's not as high on the list as it was or should be. But under that, I think it's a trophy. And if you win a trophy as a manager, you have more credit in the bank. And I'm sure there's certainly be a good number of Premiership teams wanting to win it. But for League Two, non-league, League One, it's massive because of the finance it can bring the football club.
Yeah, I just want to touch briefly back to Tuesday night. You said on Tuesday post-match that previously your teams have maybe choked a little bit in the big games, so you obviously ticked that one off.
We looked at some of the bigger games that we've played at home, and we expend a lot of energy, and teams sit back and counter punch, and we end up having a lot of work to do. So it's just something different. It's not saying that we're going to do that every week, but Crewe were the highest scoring team in English football, and they've come here and not scored. So full credit to the players.
Yeah. Your home form has been good this season, but it's really your away form where the team appears to be at its scintillating best. Is there any reason for that?
I'll let other people speak about that. I have my suspicions, but we got to keep going. We know we have to get a certain number of points at home, and like I said, Tuesday night we're trying to do something about it, and let's hope that we keep winning away and we improve 10-15% at home, then we'll be fine.
Yeah, just one more from me. This season, a lot of managers have waxed on about referees, good, bad, indifferent. Trevor Kettle this weekend, are you simmering or boiling on that one?
Trevor. I saw the Crawley incident last week. Oh. So, now listen, Trevor's an experienced referee, and I'm sure that he'll come here and he'll be really good.
Okay, cheers.
Okay, guys.